30th anniversary, Gospel Light. I am Sharon Pope, and this is my husband, Richard, and we're just going to share a little bit of our story, how we came to the church. But I was actually Carol Ann's nurse. I mean, we've all heard Brother Eric tell the story so many times from the pulpit about when she was in the hospital for that long period of time. I believe it was 29 days, something like that. Well, she was on our unit. I was a new graduate, just a girl right out of nursing school, and I took care of her. And I knew there was something so special about her that it was like we just bonded. I would take all my breaks and go spend hanging out with her in her room, and we would just talk. And I would come home at night, and I would tell my dad about them and about this family. I said, there's just something so special about them. They're just so different. And I tell him, I said, you could just feel the presence of the Lord in their room. And it was just life-changing. And I would tell Richard and I were actually just friends at the time. And I would come home and I would tell him, I'd say, if they ever start a church here, they were doing the church in Benton at the time when they just moved here from California. And I told them, I said, if they ever start a church here in Hot Springs, I want to go. And so sure enough, they had the church started about 6 months when I started attending. And I visited for the first time. I'd never seen anything like it. And it has literally been, fell in love with it immediately, and there's just no other Brother Eric and Carol Ann anywhere. And it's been remarkable. So Brother Eric married us then, fast forward a few years, and he married us in 1993. And we have been at the church for, all this time. And we have raised our kids here, and it's just, you cannot put a price on that. Just raising our kids with such great friends, and they've just become our second family. And anytime we've had a crisis in our life, the church has been here. We've had a house fire, and I'll never forget that, just how devastating that was at that moment. But church family was, they were right there, took care of us. It was right at Christmas time. Remember the O'Byrne family? They came and brought us a tree, and everybody brought gifts and clothes for the kids. And it was just so wonderful. Anytime, we've had a need through the years, the church is there. And I just can't imagine where we would be without Gospel Light. I'll let you share a little of your story.
Well, I've actually known Brother Eric since, I guess, the 6th grade, when I was at the private school, Hot Springs Christian Academy. So I'm almost positive I was there on the day he got saved, but I just can't remember for sure. But, as far as Gospel Light goes, we've been there since the early days, and there's just been so many memories and so many blessings that we've received from the church. One of the things that I think about are all the trips to Evansville to make CDs with Sonia and all the different people, the Kemps and all the different ones, and taking Bobby Joe Chappett and Schroeder up there with us to babysit our kids while we were in the studios recording. And, and then I think about when the college started and they had programs where our families in the church would take in the different students from the college and just kind of hold them under our wings and take care of them. And so we've had multiple students that actually moved in and lived with us for periods of time. And
some of them still come back and visit us still.
That's right.
It's been amazing.
They sure do. So, and then working with the deaf ministry and taking the van to West Virginia for deaf camp and all the different things. There's just so many stories to tell and so many things that Gospel Light has done. And again, we just want to say happy 30th anniversary, Gospel Light.